Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. So, if you want to know who this moron is, this is Pete Buttigieg. Or should I say Butt Man, because this is it though. Well, he's a mayor, a mayor in Indiana, and he's running for the Democratic nomination for president in the upcoming 2020 election. And yes, he is LGBT. But that's not. You see, he's running for the Democrats because the Democrats want their first openly gay president to beat Trump. However, it looks like he won't be getting any of the black vote anytime soon. Unless, of course, they're a bunch of coons and self-hated Sambos. Because apparently, secret tapes and racially tinged police scandal may revive difficult times. So, the separatist recordings in which some officers were alleged to have made racist comments could be made public soon after a years-long battle. South Bend, Indiana. A lawsuit related to the demotion of a former South Bend police chief could potentially reopen one of the more uncomfortable moments of Pete Buttigieg's mayoral as his presidential run picks up steam. The South Bend Common Council is pushing to have tapes made public that secretly recorded police officers on telephone calls in which they alleged made racist comments. The controversy led Buttigieg to demote the city's first black police chief, Darrell Boyskins, in 2012. Boyskins then sued the city alleging racial discrimination, saying that the secret taping scandal was used as a pretext to out him. Boyskins' demotion promoted a wave of criticism from many leaders in the black community. So, an African American police chief was rumored to hiding secret tapes of police officers saying the N-word and stuff. So he must have been considered a coon or Sambo. African American pastors and city council members have said they want the tapes released so they can hear whether white police officers used racist language. Separately, a group of officers is suing the city trying to block the tapes release, saying they were illegally recorded. I thought this was freedom of the press, freedom of speech, freedom of expression. The mayor's office said it can't release the tapes without approval from a judge since the recordings could violate wiretapping laws. See, this is why a lot of people cannot trust Buttigieg, because he wants to cover up for these cops. But wants to wait on some judge. He probably does not want the judge to be allowed to have them released. Nothing the less, Buttigieg said several years ago that he would be very interested to know what was on the tapes. Litigations have been ongoing for 6 years and has cost the city over $2 million, according to the South Bend. A judge was supposed to decide on the summary judgment by the end of last year, but a ruling could now be coming soon, according to The Hill. The issue arose by accident after a former detective set up an automatic recording system on his office phone that continued to record officers after he left. The department's former communications director said she discovered that the recordings contained racist remarks and even discussions of potential criminal conspiracy, and brought it to Boykins' attention. But Boykins and the communications director ended up being punished because the mayor's office said that the recordings violate laws that required at least one party to consent to being recorded on a phone call. So, see, this is the problem right here. Boykins okay, so he may not have been a coon. He may have wanted, because Boykins may not wanted racism while he was police chief, but it was the mayor's office that said that he cannot release the recordings because it violates certain laws that the mayor was happy to enforce. See, this is why a lot of black people should not trust this mayor. And remember, he's a Democrat. See, this is the same crap that Mayor Ronald Manuel tried to pull when it came to the incident with Laquan McDonald. He too is a Democrat. Or should I say a demon rat. So I may have misjudged Boykins, or I'm not really sure now whether Boykins was trying to aid the police or he wanted to expose some police officers he may not like in his unit. A potential strongly endorsed by the officers recording on the call, but the Kalman Council, which wants the tapes to be made public, claimed there was implied consent among police officers because everyone knows the police departments record calls. See, they try to make laws to protect officers from being exposed, and the mayor even signed some of those legislations. While the recording calls do not relate directly to Buttigieg, they could revive questions about race and justice in South Bend. The mayor's office declined to comment on the pending legislations, and Buttigieg's campaign did not respond to a request for comment. So if he's trying to help cover up for some of these officers, and if Boykins may wanted to expose them, then yeah, I could see why Boykins wanted to go after the mayor. So the mayor, and then that way I get, like I said, I may have misjudged Boykins. Maybe he did. And I think this also explains because the black leaders actually were defending Boykins. So this shows you right here, and as well as council members. See right here, this is probably should not have made me think of Boykins as a coon. He may have been one of those police chiefs that wanted to do the right thing, and it was this mayor right here that was the one who was doing the covering up. But like I said, there was another mayor over in Illinois, that Ron Emanuel, that tried to do the same thing. So Pete Buttigieg is another one of these Democrats who's nothing but trouble. And I don't see him going to do anything on the behalf of the black community, because he did not want to release those tapes. And remember, he's a Democrat, he's LGBT, but yet the LGBT wants to accuse the black community of being homophobic, but you have a member of the LGBT community that does not want to release tapes of cops being racist. He should not become the next president of the United States. Not ever. I'll leave a link to this article, and I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Share the article, share the video, and that's all I have to say for now. Thank you for your time, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.